This is the official biome election campaign commercial for tropical rainforests and tropical seasonal forests. Tropical rainforests are located within about 20 degrees north and south of the equator. They are found in Central America, South America, Africa, Southeast Asia, and Northeast Australia. They are also found on large tropical islands, and this is because oceans provide a constant source of atmospheric water vapor. This is a warm and wet biome, and there's only a little seasonal temperature variation. There's frequent precipitation, but there are also some seasonal patterns that depend on when the intertropical convergence zone passes overhead. There's lots of vegetation and greenery, which takes up nutrients quickly. This leaves only a few nutrients to accumulate in the soil, but there is also a high rate of decomposition, which allows soils to therefore become more nutrient-rich. And because of the warm temperatures and rainfall, there is high productivity, which results in about 24,000 hectares of tropical rainforest being annually cleared for agriculture. Tropical rainforests contain more biodiversity per hectare than any other terrestrial biome. They contain up to 2/3 of Earth's terrestrial species, and they have many distinct layers of vegetation. Firstly, large trees form a forest canopy that shades the underlying vegetation. There are many layers of shorter trees that make up the subcanopy. There are also epiphytes attached to the trunks and branches of the trees. These are the plants that hold small pools of water that support small aquatic ecosystems far above the forest floor. Many species of woody vines are rooted in the soil, but they climb up the trunks of trees and often into the canopy as well.
Tropical seasonal forests and savannas. Tropical seasonal forests are generally located north and south of the equatorial rainforest belt, with the most diverse of dry forests being found in southern Mexico and the Bolivian lowlands. Warm temperatures are to be expected from the tropical seasonal forest, with distinctive wet and dry seasons. Due to the movement of the intertropical convergence zones, precipitation generally occurs only during the summer months, resulting in losses of greenery throughout dry seasons and booms in plant growth throughout wet seasons. Tropical seasonal forests with longer dry seasons are regarded as savannas, or generally open landscapes that largely consist of grasses and scattered groves of deciduous trees. The warm temperature and wet seasons promote the biodiversity and effectiveness of common ecosystem cycles. Increased decomposition during the summer, combined with longer dry seasons throughout the remainder of the year, allow for the creation of nutrient-rich soil that is inaccessible to a majority of plants due to its generally hardened state. This causes tropical seasonal forests to be far less dense than traditional rainforests, creating the perfect circumstances for the conversion of natural landscape into fields suitable for agricultural practices. The wildlife found throughout tropical seasonal forests is diverse and uniquely adapted to the dry and hot conditions of the desert. These unique species of animals are adapted to the dry environment in a number of ways that increase their chances of survival. Bigger predators, such as bobcats and tigers, rely on their nocturnal hunting instincts in order to avoid the scorching sun. Smaller, secondary consumers, such as mountain lions and coyotes, rely on their brown furs in order to blend in with their surroundings. This allows them to hunt prey and avoid detection by larger predators.
Created using Powtoon.